Christ is my mother, my girl and my crew. But it's like time is short and I got hella things to do. Chasing hip-hop got me talking in circles evenly, wishing I'm ignoring intuitions, inhibitions leaving me. I stand on the cliff, looking down on the earth. They've been deluded for so long, it's like they're waiting for a verse. And every time I speak, I can feel the earthquake. With my bad, I'm terrified, that's my knees they shake. And yo, I gotta create, but I got a body to feed. And if I wither away, lemonade proceed past prejudice. We need to only reminisce on the day we're omniscient. At the point of piston in the fire that burns in your heart. Steal my clothes, my ego is the only private part. I hold it sacred in the ton of the glimmers light art. Formulated in a timely manner, concocting toxins that may turn soda Bruce Banner. Someday I'll see the green, but for now I see everything with a newfound clarity. It's prosperity. Never see soul in the spotlight. In any event, I invent with an iron fist, supplying this demand to damn a dandelion MCs. Contort, conduct, condemn, come and get some incent. The contortionist, exhibitionist, best in business. 2020, scattering, pattering, battling, meddling, metaphysicist, peddling myself to an implant of thought. Unite to change hip-hop, but it's been fine all along. Underpromoted, undersold, and underground where it belongs. So the song I sing can be combustibles after Armageddon. Stop this thing, so my machine is low on gas. Perhaps I'll make the whole system collapse, and you ain't got nothing on me, so I remain unattached. Walking through the valley of death, holding my breath, holding on to memories of nothingness. At best, I achieved the manslaughter of everything I had hoped, only here to affect lives with the poems that I wrote. So quote me now, but in the end of that I'm honest. The world is flat, and I will never fall off, I promise. Lyric avalanche, avatar, Evan Guardian, thus far my achievements can be stored on a thumbnail. Pacify non-believers, not original, not a vision, this isn't a comical. A kamikaze in a world that everything is held dear. Disappear, I'm dissing those embellished shit irrelevance this year. Benevolence is my gimmick, in my pockets are my lyric. Inherit the wind, inherit the skies, inherit the earth, can you hear it? I wasn't here first, but I get iller with the lyrics. Rehearse, my entire empire was constructed with pick up sticks and pick up lines. As I flicker in mysticism or cynicism is sin. No synonyms, and in the end I begin with dramatic masterpiece, mastering all the sarcasm. The cataclysmic, get it ready fathoms. Chasm of concept, except I accept no match. Perhaps when I die, I'll still feed off myself. Inspired by rotten and tired, maybe I'm lost in a fire. But through the windows I exist and stare by myself for ages until only soul is left. I stand upon my own deck, an observation tower, if you will, a tower of Babylon. I look down on the fields, surveying landscapes that thus far chosen to grow. The crop is hip-hop, we reap what we sow. It seems as though the sugar hills are burning and the rivers are bittersweet. Rock City's a ghost town with all my idols dead in the street. A guy named Puff on a gold mine, but for us it's running out, and the other side there's a tunnel with nothing good coming. The only thing feeding vegetation is my tears. People are trying to reach me, but they've been stuck in the same spot for years. I've never had any peers ever since I hit my teens. Can't look further north, can't stand the sight of the mainstream, but I heard tales from heads who drank from tributaries as I sat on my couch, the dead pen cemetery. Oddly enough, I see no churches of this religion. We were forced to worship true hip-hop from our homes. The peasants fight for scraps, craft the junkyard, get new tracks to follow and recreate the ground is hollow. I feel it quake. Sometimes you see B-boys hung and tortured in the park. The sore sap patrols the streets, not letting heads out after dark. Yeah, they own a market where they sell stereotypes and non-existent cultures. Tell the children it's okay to fight. Every night I cross my heart and pray that it can't worsen. You see it all, living life as a third person. Even though I'm in it to win it, I'm still an outsider. Third person. Even though I'm in it to win it, I'm still an outsider. Third person. In the EVA vent, bang pen against brainstem, swimming in a suicidal mindset, tripping on a veteran, talking like life almost defeated soul, opportunity knocking, so he begin tumbling and pummeling, those walls of resistance, pan left and right where vision's tunneling, beyond good and evil, he exists to spit phosphorus for mics, he hints that he's taking it to the next level, it's aight, the fear and heights, will not drop down to earth, armed with duct tape, shape verbs, create verse after verse, it's safe to say that fate and faith cannot coexist, I'm running the mastery so the ego trip down its spine and we're all still ass out, sunny day in the igloo, invisible man on landmines, love me or leave me alone, I own the future that's own the past, getting heads open like a Bill Gates, in my mind it was first, and when I'm asked I'll be the last, it all boils down to steam, so when I'm a cloud I'll be happy to know I'm pissing flames on majority, esteemed to be the happy minority, say your money, like trend, we'll be here to symbolize, or they still try to signify and represent, even though I'm in it to win it, I'm still an outsider. Third person. Even though I'm in it to win it, I'm still an outsider. Third person. My barcode, give me a new name like poets are dead. I am soul, eyeing inside the line of fire on water and earth, doing dirt with white gloves, fight thugs, keep my name out of your mug, cheers to that, with a vanity of sheepskin, woolly mastodon and ivory weekend, so display prolifics amongst weaklings, weakling, weekend warrior, running the gauntlet till skills got me ornery, amidst the midst of listen feeding thoughts to cement as ornaments, now you can weigh your philosophy as a family tree, somehow my style changed, but this isn't Three's company, hip-hop is my universe in a degenerative state, delivering medicine is all relative, but I refuse to relate to your theories, like the importance of X-Files in series. I leverage UPS to put MCs in new galaxies. My favorite movie is Aliens, so I bring it to your carapace. A caribou carnival carrying herbivores, so who just wants beef? I've always known the ledge, so I stare down deep, plummeting into abysmal state, a dismal state, no fiscal, nothing. Blowing up annoyingly like pixels in a 480 by 680 resolution. This time, the evolution will not be televised. Line for line, I sow the seeds of malfunctions on the edge of lie. We can't all be friends, so I push losers off the edge.
In an instant, I place incisions, somewhat superb compared to anyone else's words. What's that you heard? Everything in your life is something you don't deserve. Like this mic, master ceremonium, El Infinito. It's mysterious like the rapper. Word about everything in your life as if it was a cancer. Crystal clear perception, I pick up whack seas on my radar. Danger, extremely flammable, contents inside my mind under pressure from time. The vapors are quite harmful, it can irritate eyes. I say I because I'm one of the only people I know that can say yes to Buddha can't bless you. Smoke, Philip Moore's head, screwdriver inside of you. I got venom like Lynn Q before all of you. UPS my crew. better than the rest. Only the best can pound a piece on the R&R train line. Invisible, shy, ill, my cousin, big time. Line out surprise. Your average 2.5 mic report in the source. I'm from the north, of course, with thrilling collaboration with soul and the live ports. I persevere, knock you into oblivion. For eons, I'm high and mighty, independently owned. Shorty mishaps for the Zero album. Story of I, the C12-inch vinyl test presses of all my singles. Destiny's house, no, they don't dance no more, because all I do is this. All you snakes can hiss and drink a cup of piss. I got 4 tracks with mishaps on it. Construction building A-sign, one of a kind. You said I name it, more topics than a name brand. What if Quelly most definitely said, Mr. Man, Fortified Live? How many other brothers will be trying to bite their rhymes? Prime meridian time, mad at the world, on ill drama. Underground is my way of life, like hip-hop, I do this non-stop. In the 312-773, common rhyme fests are happening. Lose on the edge, with poetic words of Mr. Scourge. Even on the stage, I perform, allowing disc jockeys to scratch my words. To play on WoW, 100 blocks of other brothers get on my jock. I'm rapping with others, but still alone like AC. I don't diss people unless they diss me. Play it back.
You guys gonna be nothing without me. Yeah, I measure planets by parallax, and this is by parsec. Sacks of weeds can never be inhaled. The only thing I smoke is mics, like 100. Sometimes furnace braille for those blind to the fact. And trail steam before the fight goes from decapitation. Suckers kill me, reciting whack shit. Secrets keep me regretting the government exists. Supposed to be another planet in distress. You can be dope if you change your skills to being whack as fuck. And the supply of rhymes that suck. Mr. Scourge, the thorn inside that suck. You rise not over cold, commander strikes with a hollow point death stroke. Destroying crab nebulas, positive to negative. Fuck Captain America and the red skeleton for never killing his ass. Uncle Sam, the leader of the clan, Puff Daddy and Bill Clinton. Sorry for ranting and raving, but the next nigga I see, fucking Raven, is getting the instant chest caving. I'm craving the sin of burning MCs in the air. The sound of despair, not by the hair of my fucking chitty. Oh fuck that, I need your rhyme so I can take a nap. That receiver's little, some disses are subtle, but this one's just blunt and to the edge. Your 3-letter crew is whack as fuck, cunt.
Quote unquote master ceremonies of today making no sense between hella whack and hella whacker. They walk the fence. Your train of thought receives stents. Try to keep your balance. Feet are slipping, losing gripping due to lackluster talents. Battalions I stand, make a clown stumble while trying to steady themselves. I come to shake the fence and ask you, are you ready for your downfall? I give all while you giving up nothing. Giving yourself up with nice jewelry and fancy clothes. You straight bluffing. Don't call yourself an MC lyricist. You ain't ripping this microphone like we for is. Put down your fake stealer when face the biz. Show them what you really is. A whack motherfucking front. From Memphis to Maine, looking for punks, this squad is on a hunt. So while you're standing on the edge of the cliff, don't try to shoot the gift. It's too late, the sand sifts, the wind shifts and uplifts my spirit and spirits of others who feel like myself. We watch as weak-minded individuals fall and turn into a bloody splotch. One by one they descend to the end, yes, it's clearly over. Returning to the essence, and I ain't talking about Jehovah or Jesus or Allah. Catch the question that I'm sending.
Hey, everybody right now, don't necessarily gotta dance. I really don't want you to dance anyway. Just listen, yeah. All human of I check phonetically, poetic, etiquette, radical, rhetoric, let it get in your mental tapestry. Who's a nonconformist? Who's egoist, too enormous? Who's enormous? Nobody embalming in the chorus, this is uncommonized. Been harmonized, leaving as a crowd traumatized to the dramatized. Cause I do not drink from beer, I drink a 40. And I do not have a girlfriend, I have a shorty. Used to jump people, and now I know ninjutsu. But it I traded in my shih tzu, then got a pit bull, that's all true. I pour champagne on my fruity pebbles. Today was a good day, cause I killed 3 devils. I'm lying, and that's the rule. Fools don't want about it, it's like the ignorant MC. See, this is learning. New fads are spun. Our generation screwed like the rings in our tongues. Admittedly, forever I longer rave a chick. So when you see me in the club, throw up your glow stick. And when I'm performing, swarming verbs abnormally. Don't jump up and down and scream. I want you all to listen to me. Stay blanket to my performance. The party rock was but everything I said was obviously over your head like, hey yo, this is a party jam. Come on, everybody dance. Don't let my lyrics bother you. Just nod your head. Just nod your head. You ain't expecting to appreciate a thing that I said. That's why this is a party jam. Come on, everybody dance. Don't let these lyrics bother you. It ain't that complex. We break it down to a back. You like the blah blah blah. We bring back the boom back. Out of our definition, despise repetition. This disposition philosophy. See, I'm not a battle MC, but a battle MC's in any given time. It's elementary, similar to these super scientific MCs. The plague of our humility, days for minutes. Flip black jazz infinite, but it's a gimmick not to be dope. I know no limits, no rappers that understand the one MC theory. Transition from my poets, negative currently, be in my mood, swinging rappers from barracks. They rock, chop lyrics, and only know recycle lyrics. But tag dictionary, peep these theoretical visionaries. And if you like fighting for free to steal my vocabulary, now you can introduce yourself to parties. The second MC, say hi, I'm still whack. I'm no longer a kooky wannabe. What a happier place to be than holding souls drawers and them golden lips on these cold swords. I'm told to breathe. These MCs / whores need to be positive topics of conscience and complain. There ain't no half-stepping like a one-legged Big Daddy Kane. Do your thing in big cities and get PM'd on the main. So don't complain, with a smile and persevering. Keep buying a record till I put out soul underwear. Yeah, this is a party jam. Come on, everybody dance. Don't let the lyrics bother you. Just nod your head. Just nod your head. You ain't expected to appreciate the things that I said. That's why this is a party jam. Come on, everybody dance. Don't let my lyrics bother you. It ain't that complex. We break it down in the back. You like the blah blah blah, but we bring back the boom back. This is a party jam. Come on, everybody dance. Don't let these lyrics bother you. It ain't that complex. We break it down in the back. You like the blah blah blah, but we bring back the boom back. You like the blah blah blah, but we bring back the boom back. We bring back like the blah blah blah, but we bring back the boom back. You like the boom back.
Live poets, complex arsonists.
At a ball.
Peep it, I was riding having fun with this chick, but her in my stomach and click. I wanted a bathroom thinking where I could run into quick. She said, she left me and strolled in her car. I went in this white kid said trying to hold the guitar.
We gotta know who you are, the stools for customers only.
I know you don't know me, but can I please get in it, homie? He let me use it, and this black guy playing the music said,
You abuse it. You look like you could have taken 2 shits.
he gave me his glass and said,
You needed a drink. After that shit, you left the bathroom all heated and stink.
he repeated in sync with this white guy.
Damn, what kind of sandwich you had, man?
Some camel in hand.
They embarrassed me, word, cause these ladies were there with braids in their hair, acting all crazy with beer. This white guy said,
You were arsonist, rap, come on.
these joints out.
Yo, why don't you come back sometime?
3 guys at a bar with stories to tell. Everyone is in the back, ready to raise hell. But hold up, I see a stage in the mic,
And I got something to say.
Make sure that it's tight.
3 guys in the bars with stories to tell. Everyone is in the back, ready to raise hell. But hold up, I see a stage in the mic,
And I got something to say.
Make sure that it's tight.
No, I ain't one much for bars, besides I ain't get a fake ID. So it's off to the hottest club in New York where I can get in chem free. Tonight's featured guest is DJ Yellow Lot, an Illuminati MC. Plenty hookers wearing pelly belly shirts to get him free. What's irking me especially is this black guy jerking me, testing me like my destiny's to be taken, saying,
Look, I got everything you want, man. From gold fangs, cool mixtapes, punchlines, and you knew I do rap, bitches of Foxy Brown.
What if it's silent? I want it. Now I'm reaching in my wallet, but this Puerto Rican fool wants to break dance about me for it. Being uncoordinated, I knew I'd never stand a chance. He tore off his chest to reveal a silk vest and hammer pants.
stand on the side, let me show you
So I
how.
made my face meaner.
Let me freak some wild
But then he
styles.
broke into a Macarena, knowing I could never come that fresh. I packed my ego in a car, drove all the way across town to be a white guy alone, chilling in a bar.
3 guys at a bar with stories to tell. Everyone is in the back, ready to raise hell. But hold up, I see a stage in the mic.
I got something to say.
We'll make sure that it's tight.
3 guys at a bar with stories to tell. Everyone is in the back, ready to raise hell. Hold up, I see a stage in the
I
mic.
got something to say.
We'll make sure that it's tight.
3 guys at a bar.
It's a little story I got to tell.
3 guys at a bar.
It's a little story I got to tell. The freaking phone won't leave me alone. The freaking phone, yo. Who's speaking? Oh, it's my Puerto Rican
Yo, there's a show.
Cool, I was up late writing rhymes to play the part in this. Gig with the live poet, me and the arsonist. Being on the rise, I'm like, who's the organizer?
Some white guy.
Who might I speak to him on the telly? Yo, what's the deal? This is C-O-M-P-L-E.
On the spot, you gonna rock his hot. I got word roadie lining up and down the block.
Yo, we with it, we gonna split it into quads, cause we're large. I pull up, then I park the Dodge. Thought it was Mirage, cause the spot looked like cheers. No! Cliff Flavin, sitting behind some beers. The picture of mine never came close to this. Then Cliff flip and try to go post to.
Yo, you ever hear that shit of the white guy? Fucking, there's the white guy that,
Puerto Rican, storytell, complex, line poets, destroy arsonists, storytell, in the bar,
live poets are a joke. Anything live poets say is gonna be good. With a story to tell.
Yeah, 3 guys, got a story to tell. 3 guys at a bar with a story to tell.
ready to break down.
He's ready to sing.
Like bumbling and shit,
3
whatever.
guys at a bar.
I'm thirsty now, I'm thirsty. Yo.
What up, yo, there's only 2 years left. There's only 2 years left. What?
I'll drink to that.
That's the drink that you like.
Normie, get up.
We gotta say some ignorant shit. You wanna help us out, Moon? We gotta think of some intro for this shit. Definition, despise repetition, is disposition, philosophy. See, I'm not a battle MC, but a battle MCs in any given time is elementary. Similar to these super scientific MCs, the plague of our humility. Days to minutes, rock, black, jazz, infinite when it's a gimmick not to be dope. I know no limits, know the rappers that understand the 1MC theory. Transition from live poet to negative currency. Currency, they in my mood, swinging rappers from barracks. Cause they rock, chop, blues, and only know recycled lyrics. Put down your dictionaries, peep these theoretical visionaries. And if you like biting, feel free to steal my vocabulary. Now you can introduce yourself to parties as a second MC. Say, hi, I'm still whack, but I'm no longer a cool kid wannabe. What a happier place to be than holding soul drawers when I'm folding lips on these cold swords. I'm told to breathe souls for these MCs / whores need to be told more positive topics and concepts to complain. There ain't no half-stepping like a one-legged Big Daddy Kane. Do your thing in big cities and get PM donned in Maine. So don't complain, we're a smile and persevere and keep buying our records until I put out soul underwear. Come and get your soul buying our records until I put out mysterious hats and EDM jocks for all you fools out there that wanna buy some shit underwear. That shit ain't out yet either, you know what I'm saying?
What's a compatible dramatical duo that's open galleries? Strutting micro ruffles and shallow depths of insecurities. 5e, infinite patterns secure no duplication. Whose lyrics go deeper than one's own soul's purification. Elements in balance with no loss of coordination. Put voices of mind on track to lower your mind's eye for persuasion. Codename ADM, the foundation for all your DCs. Topics ranging subject to a piece of vibes to the species. Slice my wires through the boombox to catch words that be spitting. The masses need to hear only traces fit my description. The art forms been kidnapped. We saw the missing hostess. On my search through the mic and true text 1200s and double hostess. Christian student and knowledge of a wisdom in your scriptures. My crooked smile is an image most captured on your pictures. Catch my speed in great fathoms like subterranean. Please upload the engines off the door to spark an atmospheric breeze. Set up for peace right now. Cause your world is just beginning. Rock your thoughts and blessings while the earth keeps on spinning.
Like a rental from Avis behaving, the MC to get you sentimental over tracks to bring it back to catch you feeling or squealing. Got you ducking from the lyrical caps that I'm peeling from the ceiling to the walls I rips it. I slips it from my right hand man, goddamn. He grabs the verbal potion and sips it, runs through the system, then proceeds to be digested. Yo, MIC, tell me what's that shit that you suggested about grabbing you tightly daily, nightly till I die. I promise I will. You have my word, that is no lie. You say I'm fly, I'll take your word. That would be absurd if I did not, cause you put up with a lie like halitosis, spitting snot, covering your dome on a regular basis. Faces tell the truth. I got more shit going on than there is vinyl in a DJ booth. Living proof that I can rip it from here to there. 3 is me added to the deadly pair. There.
watch when StarCraft turns to Warcraft. Turn truth seekers to liars. Let me just command and conquer. On this mission impossible, I turn friendships to fatalities. When is the finishing moves we build like Simman? They all fake like SimCity and try to play Mega Man. Understand that space shit is blowing up like Galaga Beta. I turn xenophobe when it comes to space invaders. Space heavy give ordains, let them fall like Tetris. Then Metroid has no other brain. Put on your Metal Gear, prepare to take your mark. I got mad game like up, down, down to fight the right brigade, select start. I nuke him in 3D, they bucking, I stomp them similar to millipedes, centipedes, and centigrade. They making it past the pitfall. I hide in the willows, slide them around like pinball. And I'm tired of playing with fools and no strategies and sense. I'm going back to Cali.net.
But instead killer instinct, mood swing, dig that through break so fast before your eyes blink. No final fantasy here, cause I persist in building lives. Call me the bomber man, cause in my dome is where my lyrics thrives. I see through my golden eye to the maze craze in which you blundered. Me and Soul, Nintendo 64, and other fools are Atari 2600. I mean they're doomed, we tomb raided their tomb. And I've been jousting kangaroos since Donkey Kong was in its mother's womb. Ain't that some shit? My operational for expanded borders. All the while I received elevator action, my pumping quarters. Race around with spot hunter at the same time blowing out tires. Not a street fighter, but I duck blows like I was Frogger. Any so-called game is like pole position against a jogger. I do it to the death, up to I'm out of breath or until my eyes persist to hurt, my hands and fingers start to kill. I will serve opponents without an official player's guide. Mysterious defeats the enemy with Soul One at my side. Check up my sleeves for my secret moves and tricks, but that mission is impossible, so get off our joysticks.
Should attack, joust to combat this MC.
You ain't got enough quarters or credits to stay in the game with me.
Press pause, all you like. Try to block the screen.
I'm a live poet, altered beast, man/machine.
Just a karate champ,
and I'm a virtual fighter.
So my soul blade invades,
turning who riders to Mac riders.
Let the flames and excite bike,
elevating like an ice climber.
They're afterburners, you were all consumed by my fire. Tongue blades of steel, I'm on an alpha mission.
Hey yo, I stomp me set like Rampage.
Assume the pole position.
I don't play on the station.
You can see with ColecoVision.
Activision in a song, guerrilla warfare like Donkey Kong.
I'm simplistic like this, you're complex like walking in alienation.
Wear the gauntlet you cannot run, now you're scanning, double dribbling, creating pools of radiance.
When I was a street fighter, we Cobra commanded my obedience. It ain't no game no more for this console, the no control.
In the end, I wanted all my quarters back in this Tecmo Bowl.
Bioengineered to control where the hands go.
No need for catchy hooks.
We're the true bionic commandos. Was the so ill soliloquy, never see my silhouette in the early night like no nightlight illuminates the whole rider's block. So rock with the grains of time, taking hip-hop bands like grains of sand. Was the so ill soliloquy, never see my silhouette in the early night like no nightlight illuminates the whole rider's block. So rocks with the grains of time, taking hip-hop bands like grains of sand. Taking hip-hop bands like grains of sand. Here I stand, understand, I mean sit by the spit styles in your ear. We're on the journey to another state, eternity, mental league of infinite. On an acid trip down the hall that seems strange. Heard your man was selling dreams, next time you run upon them, say so, create some styles dreams are made of. Beat my file, don't sleep on my credenza, somewhat miraculous, accumulating ideas to create the perfect concept. Where life meets the soul, meets the beat, meets the world. Other than that, I just click and drag, copy to the next day, wrestle dead trees at the table. Kicking cans, scraping off the label of the bill, but now be watching over me constantly. Showing me in the rhyme scheme of things I really ain't shit. A minuscule soul lyricist, 5 minutes to departure. Where will I be? Here, find me next time when the flex I'm rare. But the so ill soliloquy hip-hop hands like grains of sand. I walk the fine line between hella and mad. Badlands developing my other state of consciousness. Watch this wrist, lock this lyricist. Stop sweating my lesson, mind stressing my mind, but I don't mind. Ego leeches coming down with us. Busting's feasible in the presence of those lacking presence with flows. I give offerings to hip-hop and then I'm seized by the momentum of my own motivation, causing me to plummet to a world and the other is that of elation. Having revelations in the opposite soul. Hold me over till the boat arrive from a river Styx. I rise above the bones, battling clones of some lesser entities. Microphone, then I'm sending them home with new other plans of souls to possess, feeling fresh. But on the other side, I might as well devote my existence to death. I take what's left and ship it till the El Mahatma side of things. Frog prints, surrounded in the fog, try to buy a top hard. Fossil forever, in the synapse of time. Perhaps I'm divine, and at this point we only get the halftime. Busted so ill, so the queen never see my silhouette in the early night. Like no nightlight illuminates the whole rider's block. So rock with the grains of time, taking hip-hop hands like grains of sand. Busted so ill, soliloquy, never see my silhouette in the early night. Like no nightlight illuminates the whole rider's block. So rock with the grains of time, taking hip-hop hands like grains of sand. Taking hip-hop hands like grains of sand. I'm he who is far more than the b-boy void. Literally self-employed, M-C-S-O-L-E with the science of no math. No master, shorty, nomad. Wandering, meandering, pondering how many dollars must I load on this boat until it sinks. How many failed attempts at hip-hop must I make before my ego shrinks? But that is not over galaxy. Got bust nuts in the space and time continuum. Rock steady under the stable financial statement. Avalanche on the pop charts. Billboards and farts. My crew shaving. Mr. Bojangles. Ironically, the only respect I ever got was the last live poet single. And finally, I can conceive greatness through whack distribution. To say the least, I want more than returns. Reward my records of action. Divorce my prior attraction. Desires of relaxing the passing. The fire burns within. And bend the benefits to fit the soul. Bend the factor of 10. Burn the underground and rise above the ashes when the sun comes down. Abstract insomniac, timeless insight. Even Houdini see me disappear with freaks in the night. Busted so ill, soliloquy, never see my silhouette in the early night. Like no nightlight illuminates the whole rider's block. So rocks with the grains of time, taking hip-hop hands like grains of sand. But the so ill soliloquy, never see my silhouette in the early night. Like no nightlight illuminates the whole rider's block. So rocks with the grains of time, taking hip-hop hands like grains of sand. Taking hip-hop hands like grains of sand. Busted so ill, soliloquy, never see my silhouette in the early night. Like no nightlight illuminates the whole rider's block. So rock with the grains of time, taking hip-hop bands like grains of sand. Busted so ill, soliloquy, never see my silhouette in the early night. Like no nightlight illuminates the whole rider's block. So rock with the grains of time. I can feel my presence in the gift of gab. My sentence in your home court, bad as I appear. Transparently got scared. Moderate opponents that rate less until the moment I escape the thin air. I know my motions leave the remaining 5% of soul in there. I'm a bona fide live poet till I die. Loaded high on my ego, slide to the up and up side and place my soul vice unequal. Find my mic, a lethal sight. 2020 plus 5, the wind of likenessness. Not quite as nice as this, so listen close when I solicit flows and breaking beats and stomping on toes. Close with classified a live poet below the means to see me falling from the clouds and cry to reign supremacy. Bad as hell, but darker than my foresight. For I see many more icons that need to die tonight. And as a so-called true head, this needs to be said. You talk the bullshit, glamorize the bullshit. Now that shit is deader than your flesh and bones. So that's deep. 6 feet, and when the morning's over, don't sleep. Put up your bitch beaters and prepare for Mortal Kombat. Minor we minor when stereo. Since my sixth sense awakening, I'm sleeping on $1 million pyramid until I'm broke. Just a hobo in this junction, so the science smiles. Size up while lies within the stylist and up on your trend until the blood of poet ends insane. And see it now, in fact, the thrill is gone and I can never ever feel the same.
off the almost give a shit. What? I've been making revelations since the Genesis. Ain't this life poet flick, northern exposure is my nemesis. On the other hand, I keep a slight grip on reality. See what I've been properly preparing for your receiver.
In the underground, I wouldn't sign your whack ass.
But it's just the way souls strike day after night. I don't believe in none of what you say or think. Never sweat a hamburger pimp, only out for the cheddar. I don't think y'all even think, so sink slow. I said it's a cold world where my ego has a sweater. That's why these girls wear spandex and belly shirts in the winter, emotionally numb to the bass drum and kick some lame game in the eardrum. Praise the rays of the sun, son. I raise eyebrows and drop jaws. Praise my flaws and never understand the half of me worth selling units. It has to be my eunuch shell encrypted for my dialectic cells. What transpires from here on into my retirement is pure composure. I leave your foes like cameos on Sprite advertisements. It's reoccurring consistently, blurring efficiently. Administer the Renaissance Symphony. With you the sound the same, so I really rock similes. Second to none, minister pimp of the industry. See, I grab my diction and dictate the audio improvement. My dedication is to good music. Maybe I get out of your ordinary, extraordinary. Fanfare waves carry soul throughout the world, minus the airfare. I am a live poet, dead precedent. Eventually I'm sent to be ego tripping. Beside the rise and slip inside the soul while the fly pterodactyl glides to the Jurassic Park on hip hop. I'm bad as hellfire, and it won't stop until my skin expires. Here on the east, I pass with signifies over that's and whack MCs. Why my it's not quite as whack as my last release. I see the light, so I emanate. Who wanna play a hate? I'm bad at this. Think of vast, the vast expanse of bands that never randomous. I'll play my cards and go for broke. What's older, my imagination got no space and time to collect dust. Thus I bust a sample to await the fate I foresee. Entails me owning the masters, not owing the masters. Now I'm MC sick with no known cure. But what the kindness or considers violent, unpure. Weekend and short shot stands in the top of molehill in Maine. So still claims all your life. I live in infinite as I die by the mic. I'm 3.705 in diameter, so you never receive your piece of the pie. Cause even a style like me, oh man, child 3.14 in my formula, we're ladder illegally on the picket line. So still inclined to watch your parts and hands fold the minimal with hands hello. I'm subliminal until now, a league available on promo. Building therapy, go cell blocks, landing an unorthodox, breaking out 2x2 format, distort the locks, unearth the proper inertia. In one verse, the box the cradle. All these bitch kids is known to lip, I crack the navel. In my aquarium, you big fish
vicious scum. Sucker stuck the drums, radioactive concrete. My click slick, and next time figure my complex rhyme can't trigger the enzymes. I'm more than what heather hunters jaws hold. I strike the growth, plus more tricks up my sleeve. Plus conceive my concert bus. What a robust flow does to those non-original release. All the prisoners in my ant farm make underground soup and rock well in the zero-piece suit. Go on and shoot. Who wanna battle my nutsack? I turn hard rock to fraggles and traveling mats. So everywhere I'm at, you could be my red carpet over stain. So stimulate the right side of the brain, duck and move my brain against the grain, defends the brain. Same less the plane of meaning on the stage, I still mic fiending, leaning on the foundation of styrofoam. Throughout the damn world, let myself be known. Renovate the default setting, setting MCs up for beheading before these lyrics and shedding light like the sun losing its skin tight, slithering yet withering between life's shadows settling. Introducing a queer poet, you don't wanna battle, you babble too much and lose me with these rhetorics of life's travels. So at the fork I do split, send the soul to negative and positive, okay spit. Say something of intelligence, I send and send men medicine and vocals to alleviate the present tense. Wait, my spidey sense say this: any fool with turntables ain't necessarily a turntablist. Any idiot off the street can rhyme, so what's a lyricist? Very few hear me, even listen to what I make. These so-called contributors are all take a moment of a deep breath and don't tempt fate. Tito will be the next idiot dying at heaven's gate. Duck comment at the comment, don't stop. Ain't no Lutherian spacecraft following comets, so what's hip-hop? I vomit in the face of a mainstream society. It seems the essence of creativity has been drained, finally. Presence in the air, my sentence in your stare, well tensed, unprepared. Lay my words on private air, skim my irate opponents, their components don't equal 5% of my emotions. I'm a bona fide dinosaur, raptor, own the up and up, trace my paper. I got the rights to brag, all your life to take stakes is high, so I travel the other ride and keep a clear mind. An empty digest of track wines, I refuse to partake in the swine orphaned by snakes. Now a rape beats and creates what classified live P as a lesser competitor. A rest of you're never gonna style like we. Pale as hell, but darker than my foresight. I see the same flow, y'all shine rainbow bright, and now the true colors shining through the grapevine. It's a good reason most of y'all are unsigned. Labels know there's enough freestyle fellowship. Riders in crystal slip, MC Gotti looking like you're about to joke. Big and played on the world when I ain't heard of dope. Mainstream rapper since my sense awakened. I was sleeping on the bed to win until I'm gone. Call me the never till the break of peanut butter. I mean, brother, I'm pretty nice. NY City to Iceland, the size. Sized up what lies in the remains. After the fire dies, ain't a damn thing changed.
I'd rather be broken, have a whole lot of respect. I'd rather be broken, have a whole lot of respect. I'd rather be broken, have a whole lot of respect. I'd rather be broken, have a whole lot of respect.
I exist and bust, just make it solar existentialist. What? I've been no satisfaction. since the Genesis. In this indie film, overexposure is my nemesis. On the other hand, I keep a firm grasp on inventiveness. Insist to assist in this edifice, probably called selfishness. Y'all ain't gonna benefit till get on my payroll the way so. Like the baseline and so to break them all like sunshine, sun I shine from the get-go. And nowadays I'm more like soul. The only competition I know is battling my echo. Better erase me from your would-be's and could-have-beens. Never been a dividend, severing the middleman. Circumnavigate the big willies, pull the border from asunder. Call me the Noah man, the rain thunder. Praise the almighty soul, not dollar. The white collar baller, individual, transparent vampire. You bite, what transpires from here on in is erasure. I leave it froze like heroin. During the winter, it's reoccurring, consistently blurring officially. Administer my ministry of minuscule musical compositions. I'm using you and confusing the rest. Cold IV, blasphemy, artisan, arson of the art. Hieroglyphically obscure to play the part and blur what was first. Clear mid first does what's deserved. Playing the grade on the curve when I apply a verb at large, like my ego entourage, otherwise known as the microphones are.
I'd rather be broken, have a whole lot of respect. I'd rather be broken, have a whole lot of respect. I'd rather be broken, have a whole lot of respect. I'd rather be broken, have a whole lot of respect.
Maybe I get all your ordinary waves carry through the capillary system. I need no assistance with rhythm. I go like an apostrophe, it's a middle anomaly. Essentially, I'm sent to be on your monastery persona, sort of slipping like a monetary tax skills. I'm bad as hellfire, and I was stuck till my skin expires. Him on the ease, I pass some signifies, but that's wax. Why am I attached to this? And I quite as whack as my last release. I see the light now, right now. Who wanna fight now? Pass the fist, so pass this fast expansion, run a miss. Expand my dollar clip, I chant the shit and go for broken than I ever imagined in this. What imagination is free, the time I made the rhyme on paper. Scratch final begin to stand over animation. Fate the dead tree, seasons pure bliss for my lyricist. Now I'm MC6, I don't rock the boat. Been on since birth, I'm plan to remain that way. Got the shit eaters burn at the stakes, by the pope with breaks. I can open and vote vocals in any situation. I'm dope. Hip hop needs to be fixed, so I'd rather be broke, cold, crushing. I stress respect on any note.
I'd rather be broken, have a whole lot of respect. I'd rather be broken, have a whole lot of respect. I'd rather be broken, have a whole lot of respect. I'd rather be broken, have a whole lot of respect.
I hit the ocean head first, dead upon arrival. Let the soul fill my lungs. I'm still feeling sour times with the weight of the world upon my ankles. Had to laugh at the divers trying to get deep. The world's in shambles. Next thing I can remember as the whole city scrambled was a pain in my forehead and silence. So my mind was washed up in the gut that called New York. And it's I crave looking for sons and souls stand in front of my gravesite beholds. Never did it occur. I was just a thought obscure, but of consequence and ambience. So I begin to get in my grave to find a patch of grass inside the coffin. Stop to see nobody, nobody. Where my heart of me is in pine. Wanna believe my body and mind was consumed by the underground. And as an underground dweller, I relate to insects and such. Asking if they seen a thing and if they knew where I was. To my surprise, they saw execs to give me up to saw the minds. No labor got a shit to screw me while I was alive. All taking the turn of my eternal state of slumber. Then I wonder where I be. A fly follow my dead body to a record company. Laboratory with the scientists that studies to create the perfect MC from my body of works. Turn on my laptop, Pentium, the hack and the saga. I go directly to the network of the labels of Empire. Download the soul, that the virus to kill your whole database. Critically searching for some records of my existence in this place called New York. My sport be more of a hobby, oddly enough I touch upon them live poets' files needed before I grasp it, they deleted. Without my brain in a jar, I still got a jar. So they used all I had, they got defeated by a dead tongue. And at the same time they ran experiments on my brain, slit my wrists, tried to extract soul from veins. As the blood spilled, the filter cauldron, let it burn. Each MC stick turned, breathing in my ash. The bodies turning smolders as I laughed at that turn. Even the most complex computers couldn't break down the thinking patterns. The minute rage out my eyes, kill the lights, send them down. Swing the mic, some out of mind, some out of sight. Can't hit what you can't sing it shit. I sing it swinging, so I guess in this world of common lyricist I don't exist. Set the room aflame to prove I really wasn't his. This it was. And as the building burned down, in its ashes, the monumental tower was to be constructed in its place in memory of my memories. Of my memories. From my body of wine. Check the myth. get stops I'm facing. Father time and time again, no way to escape. I'm locked on the inside of a pen, prepared to blood my eyes, prepared against the pendulum. Standing in the sands around, kicking up dust. You know the timing of a bad man, no question. Struck and stricken with what I've written, strictly representing in time. Periodically I gotta be irrelevant when my road is cut and just dispersed. The metaverse dispersed, so the shoulder soul eternally shines like a electric torch when I scorch. And I shall follow time with mother earth and nature. I'm naughty, spilling the sands around with a 40. I shine divine like every time when I get spine in the form of focus. Focus, live, lunge, joking and feel. You read what you sow when you flow, you know what feels, so keep it real. I keep a mental picture, then I hit you as soon as your hands inside my sight. And feel the wrath of paragraphs and tie by the mic. I live by the mic till my death. I rock rhymes till my dying breath. Pen and pad in my left, step after step. I live by the mic till my body's put to rest. Then die by the mic. I live by the mic till my death. I rock rhymes till my dying breath. Pen and pad in my left, step after step. I live by the mic till my body's put to rest. Then die by the mic. Break down your nerves with the styles of her. Omnipotent, magnificent, refer to me. Urban shit thoroughly. Walking down the road, less travel unless the mind unravels to the fine strings of gravel hanging from their heads. I'm banging them with wax, slanging tracks. Masses, bad medicine. I am the man, the veteran, the motives past unorganizations. Weak links, rolling clicks with no destinations. So do you know who you're facing? Think twice, someone cool cat searching for some ice. Now all I get is mics, no time for faking moves, snapping labels in the face to prove I improve the rap race. Some call me soul, others call me out my name. Mad fire, but I'm still in this game. It's all the same, you see. I got a double barrel full of styles and fire apparel. Your style's infinity, I'm zero. Tim will be here till death till we part in this life. Heart made of adamant, the God is how to sound. Plus sight, I live by the mic, signifying so often when I die. I'm gonna have turntables in my coffin. Mics get mixed, and so I slip here. Grind, nobody hears my shit. Except when bass quakes, earth reverse. Ill sound rehearsed, sampling the passers by. Throughout the years, and I keep composing till my spirit is drained. Till the end of time, until soul leaves my veins. Ain't a damn thing changed. Only thing holding me back is time. And it's strange how a rhyme can rearrange your whole brain of thoughts of your own the soul train. Going down my tracks like a heroin vein. Both addicted, but I'm depicting my life unveiled. I live it as I die by the mic. I live by my mic and I live by my mic and I live and I die by my mic. I live by the mic till my death. I rock rhymes till my dying breath. Pen and pad in my left, step after step. I live by the mic till my body's put to rest. Then die by the mic. I live by the mic till my death. I rock rhymes till my dying breath. Pen and pad in my left, step after step. I live by the mic till my body's put to rest. Then die by the mic. I live by the mic till my death. I rock rhymes till my dying breath. Pen and pad in my left, step after step. I live by the mic till my body's put to rest. Then die by the mic. I live by the mic till my death. I rock rhymes till my dying breath. Pen and pad in my left, step after step. I live by the mic till my body's put to rest. Then die by the mic.
Live Poet Society representing Portland, Maine with some of that Brooklyn flavor, y'all. Someone doing this, check me out. I got soul, it be running through my veins. Ready to rip a suck MC out the frame. Always representing, it ain't no game. We be the soul controller, now you know my name. With my mind, I think I must have lost it. Can't find my value, I guess I must have tossed it. Unable to be stable and limits unbalanced. Suck MCs keep, I remain unchallenged. Never get silenced, my mic's outspoken. Can't breathe through my lungs, I guess I should've quit smoking. Suck MCs, they corrupt like a senator. Rhymes hit your mind and soothe like a sedative. Props you better give or become a statistic. From MC Jeffrey Dahmer and Mike's sadistic. Blasting MCs like that old dog Yella. I never drop my pen, I wanna be a bestseller. Tim Holland is the kid tougher than Helen Keller. And when the beat runs out, I rock my rhymes a cappella. I got soul if you run it running through my veins. Ready rip a suck MC out the frame, always representing, it ain't no game. We'll be the soul controller, now you know my name. Save your mic check, I rip stages on the nice tip. When I write shit, I hold my mic like a vice grip. Imitators bite quick and take a bigger pieces to your nephews and nieces. My rap strikes like a nightstick, so don't fight it. You're willing to my baselines, a slave to my sound wave. You crave for my grapevine, heard it through the grapevine. You won't yours, I'll take mine, so step. Take the background, let your fate on. Realistic as I kick it, leave it, rappers addicted. Shung it on my lyrics, so come and get your fix, kid. Live it day by day, on natural high tip. Kicking fly shit, a Suzu ass squad trip, and they fall. That's one thing Tim Holland's on that flow. Cleanse the crowd just like a bar of soap. And see the 5 over, ask him who they're rolling with. While they're rolling splits, I'm controlling shit as a pro against props. We wet spots and wreck shop, our flowers with compass slow as shit, so I break them down. I'm not faking sounds, this kid be taking crowns. The new kings in town that I astound. Yeah, I got soul if be running through my veins. Ready rip a suck MC out the frame, always representing, it ain't no game. We be the soul controller, now you know my name. In a clean state of mind, all my rhymes are dirty rotten. Rappers get forgotten cause the fat ones that I'm dumping. After that one starts, I keep the crowd moving. From my mouth who's loud moving and my style's grooving. This flavor ain't nothing nice, I can get pop blast my shit in a church and turn it under a slut. I make your preacher cuss and your speakers bust. I rap connoisseurs discuss, the crowd are leaving dust. From believers lost in the holy foundation. Firmness, you learn the sound will create a nation. So my following is here and not overseas. I guess the beat to make your world a legacy with a smooth poetry. Yeah, it's like that, y'all, it's like that. Yeah, that's how I'm doing this. I got soul that be running through my veins. Ready to rip a suck MC out the frame, always representing, it ain't no game. We be the soul controller, now you know my name. I got soul that be running through my veins. Ready to rip a suck MC out the frame, always representing, it ain't no game. We be the soul controller, you know my
name. I got soul that be running through my veins. Ready rip a sucker MC out the frame, always representing, it ain't no game. We be the soul controller, now you know my name.
1 for the treble, 2 for the rebel that's rousing styles. Been crowds and masses, thousands and thousands come to see the soul injection in the veins, erecting the planes that's high.
The Messiah's flyer the paper.
A word stick, each keeper captivates. Whack raps I hate and devastate. My main objection is to elevate. I'm hella great. East to west search for stolen file samples in the net. Indirectly a records in this NATO they can handle. Try to grip it instead he's slipping away. Like the life of O.J. Simpson, now they're wishing they could catch a glimpse of me as I make mincemeat. Men meet the match, self-struck in their burning greed death. I smile, show my teeth before it's crunch time. In a battle I swing metaphors, bring your punchlines.
I got soul that be running through my veins. Ready rip a sucker MC out the frame, always representing, it ain't no game. We be the soul controller, now you know my name.
Measures up to format and left to the dust with the whack rhymes that they bust. The poetry is love, a metrics like my God, check complexity. Manifest destiny to be the best MC. Those are in the days to come. Stoicism and revelations are in your revolution. Made you dumb, I'm playing flows like odds and hook. It's hard to look in my eyes, my step play stairways to the head. Mental state is another plane, all the lame heads I'm 7. 3, 7, and 5 on your page, it means that soul is coming right. It's the remix and the flavor still ain't nothing nice.
Bite your tongue.
I like the dumb diddy dumb as the bass line hums and drum beats till the heart gets numb. So keep pumping adrenaline in the hot cement. You want me to start again, you better quit. Ain't no active full on smacking crews, spitting raps or two. I'll adapt to cruise to beating like a right-handed stepchild. I'm a kingpin, my kingdom lies 45 degrees to the northeast. Imitators may bite, the teeth break. Cheapskates want my crumbs on the table, words lay. Check the wordplay, words just made the meek. Soul and JD slay the weak.
I got soul that be running through my veins. Ready rip a sucker MC out the frame, always representing, it ain't no game. We be the soul controller, now you know my name.
Raindrops keep falling on my head, acid fills my skull, can't take the impression. So I will carry umbrellas where I run, but when it's raining, feel the pain. Blood stains my pad, pen and veins are running dry. Your soul got nothing left to use, nothing to lose. My mental is a black hole, why not? My props are in the negative, integer, your jurisdiction is out, let it live. But what the jurisdiction is based on a whack testimony on account of misrepresentation.
I'll break your bones, G.
I'll remove your mirror, your frames like timber, you fall. Can't call to the gods when I get your ass hauled. It's hunger, ruin, holding it under you is as good as gold. Your physical is weak as hell, you must rely on soul. I'm that archangel, standing on my pedestal, your shoulder. The bringer of death, always right next to you. Let it rain, my rain will be your turtle. Spark the flames and I'll
beats.
I got soul that be running through my veins. Ready, rip a sucker, MC out the frame. Always representing, it ain't no game. We be the soul controller, now you know my name. I got soul that be running through my veins. Ready, rip a sucker, MC out the frame. Always representing, it ain't no game.